I must do better. I must try harder. I must. A while back I said I wanted that to be the mantra of my videos. It's actually from the, what I believe to be the last episode of the Greatest American Hero TV show that aired in the 80s. Closest thing they had to the X-Files, or any superhero show back then. But anyways, yeah, I must do better. I must try harder. I must. Today was not a good day. I've had worse days, but today was not a good day. I think I yield to too much processed food in a short amount of time after eating primarily natural and cooked food up to this point. But all week I thought to myself, well, I hadn't had a turkey and cheese sandwich for a while. So I bought some turkey and I had some cheese and put it between two pieces of bread. And there's something about processed food, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't understand. I actually had to leave work early today because I just didn't feel right. When I got home, I went right to bed and I slept for a few hours. But I don't. And you can correct me if I'm wrong. If somebody watching this is bulimic, I don't think you can be bulimic unless you are living on a steady diet of sugary processed food. I can't conceive of the notion that one could eat a quality pound of beef and then do the bulimic thing. I don't see that. As Wayne Campbell from Wayne's World would say, I blew chunks today. Although the first time there were no chunks, it was all pure water. But the second time wasn't until I got home. Yeah, I kept driving home, taking the scenic route. So if I had to pull over, because I knew it was coming. But when I got home and I blew chunks the second time, there definitely was chunks in it. And it could only have been because I managed to get a few bites of rotisserie chicken in the morning. But that rotisserie chicken was definitely half processed. So long story short, I think I understand now what food poisoning is. And you can get it from consuming an excessive amount of processed food. I never tried to induce vomiting in my life. I remember when I was a kid, and this was when I was a little kid, and I was ill and I vomited, and then, okay, fair warning, it's about to get gross here. In front of my grandmother, I vomited, but kept it in my mouth and then just swallowed it. And my grandma was like, "Very good, just swallow it." When I think back to that day, your body is expelling something it doesn't want. It's something that is bad for it. And the solution is to swallow it for your convenience? I mean, I'm assuming. I mean, it's just a childhood memory that always stuck with me. That would be my father's mother. So clearly the thing for me to do is try to. I don't think it's possible to go completely unprocessed food, have a completely 100% unprocessed food diet. In today's world, I don't see how that's possible unless you have unless you're a millionaire and you can pay a chef and But I don't think a completely processless is possible. But I definitely got to go back to the routine I had where I just cook raw meat, whatever, first thing in the morning, proportion it out for the day or even the rest of the week sometimes. Because sometimes the end of the week gets so hectic, it's better to have that stuff just ready to go. That's the life of a worker who works two jobs. As I've stated in past videos on this channel, if you think the FDA is looking out for your health, you're a special kind of stupid. Maybe things will change now that RFK is in charge. Thank you, Trump. Whether or not that's 100% true remains to be seen. I have faith that Trump is picking people for his administration. Trump is not wet behind the ears. I've said this on my channel before too. He is not wet behind the ears in 2016. In 2016, he even said himself he was picking people that he was going by their record and all that stuff. He didn't know anybody. Now he knows people in our government, our three branches of government. I'm doing better now after the sleep and the spew. I'm feeling better now. I ate some cherry tomatoes from the garden of the church I go to. All natural, process free. I think they had ixnay on the garden. I went in there and got all the green ones on the ground because it was so cold. The bugs didn't even get to them because the bugs are all dead now. So I got them all and put them in a bag, brought them home, and slowly but surely they're all turning yellow and red and whatever. But anyways, with RFK in charge, maybe things will be better for we the people. It won't be about the FDA's bottom dollar. So, I don't want this to be too long. There's only one other subject I wanted to touch bases on. Contracts are the only reason MSNBC and probably CNN are still here. These places, the owners of these establishments are trying to get rid of them because they're dwindling audiences and they're losing them money. But because of contracts, MSNBC and NBC are in. Yeah, NBC and CNN. That's why that's the only reason why they're still on the, as I said in my generation, the boob tube. That's the only reason. I mean, and their audience is dwindling now that they're calling President Trump a pro-war president. The only president in recent American history who did not start War I during his presidency. And he's a pro-war president. The only people that are still watching MSNBC and CNN, Rachel Maddow and this person, I don't even know their freaking names. I don't care. I only get clips of the conservative news outlets that I watch where they reference the hypocrisy of that these people are preaching still to their journalism. And the only people that watch them are these die-hard Orange Man bad people. That's the only people that watch CNN and MSNBC. Die-hard Orange Man bad. Those are the only people that watch. So they're catering to them. They're calling Trump a pro-war president. Jeez. But anyways, that's all I want to say. I'm feeling better now after the sleep and the protein expel. Yeah, that second one too. Yeah, there was definitely some bad stuff coming up. But that's just it. The FDA wants us unhealthy and living on a steady diet of food and drugs. That's what the FDA wants. I do feel better now. Our system feels like it's back on track now. I'm gonna got a pound of beef cooking right now. I'll probably consume that and then just relax and read. Mike Barrelak, thank you for your time.